struggle is always the freaking hair. Like, how do we want, do you want a center part or do you want a side part like this? Okay, well I just came from the gym, so hi felicities, this is Jen Victor and you are tuned into the channel with no name. OMG, we're back doing another video, and all these videos are always exciting because, I mean, why would I do something that I don't care about? Today we're gonna talk about, I have 3 favorite silhouettes in handbags, and I'm going to feature one of them. And maybe at some point, I think you already know one of my favorite silhouettes, which is the Lady Dior, so that one deserves no introduction. And I have 2, which if you've seen my like dupe collection and my most recent Holy Grail pickup, the Hermes Kelly. So that one maybe we'll do a separate video and just talk about that. But my 3rd favorite silhouette, and this is rank 3. I think the first one is Lady Dior, then the Hermes Kelly / Delvaux Tempête, that kind of silhouette. The 3rd one is actually the Louis Vuitton Alma silhouette. And I'm doing this video because I recently posted on my Instagram, while I'm talking, I'm gonna pull it up, a bunch of different pictures of a bag that I've had for quite some time that I really wasn't sure I was gonna keep in my collection, and then I ended up keeping, and then I started to use, and I'm not sure where I am with it. I'm kind of loving and enjoying it, so we'll see. And then there's gonna be a special like surprise on how I stuffed that bag, and it'll feature a Samorga purse organizer, which I think some of y'all might be familiar with. So there's a lot on this episode, and we're gonna just like try to get through it. But really quick, this is my Louis Vuitton Alma BB in the Vachetta, with the Vachetta, whatever, however you freaking pronounce it. I should like do that translation thing, you know, the French pronunciation shiz. But this is in the Monogram, and it's in the BB size, so this is one of the smallest size, and I really like BB bags. I don't even know why I get this. I always clown on people that are like, what are you gonna put in that bag? But then I realize I'm one of those people now. This is actually my 2-year sobriety chip, and I picked this up from the Louis Vuitton Saks Fifth Avenue in South Coast Plaza. And it's gotten so much use. It's actually I got the strap like in here. I'm not gonna like do mod shots, but this is just that big open, you know, like space that it's in. And I actually never really close this bag. This is how I wear it, and when I stuff it, things are just popping out. And I do want to show that I did monogram or like emboss, whatever, the my letters on the clochette. And this is a really special bag because it's my 2-year sobriety chip, and it is actually my favorite. I do prefer this more than the Speedy silhouette. I think the Speedy would be, yeah, maybe like number 4 in favorite silhouettes, but this is in the top 3. And I think it's just really simple, it can be worn very casual, but then also very dressy. And it's just like understated. And I do enjoy the gussets that you know, like are right here, or that keep it closed. So it partially opens, and you'll see it on the other bag that I'll feature. Yeah, I think there was an era, like the past 2 years, where everybody was getting the Louis Vuitton Alma BBs in all the different colors, and that's really great. It was even in like some really amazing exotics, and I know some people hate on exotics, I know, like, but then we have like leather bags, so it's like, for a person that has leather bags, like, I mean, to be real, I don't know, maybe like, I just spat out. Maybe exotics is the next step. I've been kind of looking at it, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of like, but I'm an addict. And yeah, so this is like one of my like more tinier bags, and maybe if you're interested, I can do a comparison on the Lady Dior and the Alma BB. I don't know if I've done that before. I know I've done one on the Speedy and the medium-sized Lady Dior, but I think it might be cool to do like a comparison, and this is way bigger obviously, but just to show, just for show. And I think what my favorite part, like even similar with the Lady Dior style bag, is the top handles. I love me a good top handle. So I think that if you're interested in looking at a new silhouette that most people like really don't feature on their Instagram as much, like you see pictures of a lot of these bags, right? Like from the Birkins to the Kellys to the Chanel flaps to the flap style bags. And I know people have this, I've seen the reviews, but then they're not really like featuring it as much on their Instagram. And this is technically, this bag is going to be 3 years old this December, because that's my 5-year sobriety celebration. But I'm super excited since I might be getting a 5-year sobriety chip bag or a trip. But yeah, so this is my Louis Vuitton Alma. I really love this silhouette in this size. And now I'm gonna feature to you, it's a bag reveal of the size that I've had, for like quite some time. and I haven't featured on this channel. Let me do it sideways now, like right here. This bag. And there's a hair care video coming, or alleged hair care. We'll see how it works out. So we're just gonna feature it. This is my Louis Vuitton. Oh gosh, wait, what's going on? This is, I don't know what I did. This is my Louis Vuitton Alma in the original MM size, in the Vernis, in the color Rose Florentin with gold hardware. This is now, I believe, the GM size, and it's huge. This can fit a MacBook 13-inch Pro with a cover. And you know, I don't know if I've actually ever featured it on my channel, but it can. This is huge. This is one of the reasons why I kind of like hesitated keeping this bag. And this is actually the back part, because when I bought this pre-love, there was unfortunately discoloration, as you can see right there. But it's still really good. Like the interior and the outside, the exterior isn't really good. Oh, some of my hair is in it, whatever. In good condition, but overall it's still really, really clean. This is the original like information about it. Oh my gosh. Let me just take it out. I've never taken it out, so I don't even know. Let me just do this. Yeah, so I don't remember if I got the dust bag for this, but this is the original information on it. It's technically now the GM size, but I got like a really great deal for it. But then at the same time, I was like, this specific wear, and it's kind of huge, and how many huge bags I need. And then I got this from Daiso because I wanted it to be cutesy and a little more casual. And I actually wear this as a work bag, and you know, I enjoy my bags. But for the longest time, it did sit since I wasn't like 100 on it, and then I would use it every so often, and then maybe this past month I wore it quite a few times, and I am going to show you and had a bunch of different like outfits with it. So this is like one of the first ones. Is it focusing? Yeah. And then we did a photo shoot like holding it this way. You should really check out my Instagram, Fierce Renegade. And then lastly, this one. You know, I was just having fun with this bag. It kind of gave it new life, and I was like, this is actually a really useful bag. And it is in the Vernis, which is kind of like the patent style bag. That one, if you're interested in seeing a video about patent bags, I do have a few, and so I'd love to talk about it. And obviously this is one thing you have to worry about, but it's the Alma. It's so cute. I think that it's both, like, it can be worn very casual and classy. Like with this, it makes it a little casual, since I wear it for work, but then you can also wear it very, like, dressy, even though it's huge, right? Like, because of the silhouette, I think it's super versatile. And I know that a huge downside is, like, the way the opening is, but honestly, this is still pretty big. And now I'm going to show you, with this bag, let me go. So maybe the viewfinder, when I download it on YouTube, it'll show it as the thumbnail. I actually use the Samorga 30 that I picked up from my old Speedy. I don't have that Speedy anymore because I got my on prompt one. But this is the Samorga, and it's kind of filled up, and this isn't even organized properly. Because a lot of times will switch this out into my Birkin inspired 35 bag with the Annie-Feel bag, and also my Longchamp Le Pliage Neo, because it'll have everything, and then I'll just chuck my laptop in. But I'm gonna show you, like, you see this? And this is how I actually keep the interior for the most part clean, is because the interior is also Rose Florentin, so you know. Yeah, and so this is actually how I wear it, and you can literally fit a laptop in here. I fit a jacket and a laptop, and it's really quite functional even for work. Like I said, because of the color and the gold, it does make it dressier, but it's so beautiful nonetheless. And this one is made in France, but I'm not really, like, it's the tabs right here, but I'm not really that's not really a big thing for me. But yeah, and so it helps, I mean, it already keeps its shape, and I never really close my bag, so this is how I wear it. And so it is heavy, I'm not gonna lie. It is comparable to, oh my gosh, I don't know where my Annie-Feel Birkin inspired 35 bag is. It's somewhere in my room, but it pretty much can be a workhorse work bag, just like that. And I think it's the silhouette, right? Like you don't really see this as often, and I love when I see people with this silhouette, since I'm just like, you know, I see you, boo, rocking that, you know, that classic style. And I do love, I've enjoyed this as a work bag. Let me see if I can. No, I think it actually actually captures the color pretty well. Like I know with the Gucci Marmont, the other reveal, I had to go close, but it's super beautiful. I love this color. It's pretty much, you know, in the same realm as my Lady Dior Mini. I just like colors in my collection. But yeah, I think if you haven't checked out the Alma silhouette, go into the Louis Vuitton. Go check out Fashion File Yugi's Closet, the Real, and you know, try it out. Like you'll be pleasantly surprised, and it really depends on what size and you know you want in terms of what you're looking for. And for me right now, I'm enjoying having like the extreme of the tiny one to this big size. And I'm gonna show you, like, so this is let me see if I can carry it. Ooh, and I hope no nip slip. So this is it. And this is it. And so see, I wonder if you could probably more or less fit this close enough, like right here. Look at it. Look at it. It fits. It's huge. But yeah, definitely check out these two silhouettes. It's really cute. This one I bought in store at Saks, like I said, and it was like a little bit over $1,200. And then this one, I really can't remember, between like $600 to $700. And then I had like a code, or I used like my eBay bucks, and so it made it a little cheaper, affordable. But this retails even close, I think, to over $2,000, like new. So I'm glad I got it for such a steal. They're like, oh, there's also this coloration on the clochette, but honestly, it's not even that big of a deal since it's still a really functional bag. So that is the Alma silhouette. Check it out if you haven't, and also get us some Samorga while you're at it. Like, let me just really quickly, I know Doc Luxury just did a video on like purse organizers, but I don't remember how much this cost, but this is such a useful one. Useful purse organizer. It actually has a separation thing in the middle, but I took it out and I just leave it as a kind of open organizer thing. It has like pockets here, it has pockets in the back, it has pockets inside, and a pen pocket right here. So let me actually even demo. Like, you can put your pen right there, you see that? And then there's two big pockets here, and then just this open area. They can be separated, and this is made with felt, and it's the really durable one. I'm not even gonna lie, this is probably one of my favorite purse organizers. I think that it's so well made. It's lasted a while. Sorry, it's a little bit linty. And then I can just transfer it from my Louis Vuitton Alma MM size now GM to my Birkin style any field bag, to my Longchamp La Pliage, and then even sometimes when I'm traveling, I'll chuck this on one of my travel bags, and it's just really helpful to just go in and out from one bag to the other, and you know, you keep the essentials. And this is by no means like not organized at all. Like, ooh, it's a mess, but I think that this is such a cute, like, way, no, not a cute way. This is such a like efficient way to move from bag to bag, since I, for the most part, change bags like, if not every day or every other day. It's like I go through at least the one work bag minimum each week, but then like between 2 to 3 bags. Like, and so with my work bag, if I'm switching in the middle of the week, it just goes boop to boop. And so I definitely recommend this. It's really useful for my Louis Vuitton Alma Vernis bag, because it helps keep the interior clean, and then it gives some semblance of an organization, and sometimes you just need like pockets. But yeah, I think that was it. Hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully kind of gave you a sense of from the Alma BB to the largest size now. And then also, I hope that this quick intro on the Samorga maybe piques some of your interest for any of y'all that are thinking about purchasing one. This is the size 30 one, and so it does fit fine with, like I said, all the 3 bags that I had mentioned, but there's different sizes. And then just look it up, just Google Samorga. There's a few folks I know that have like Samorga purse organizers, and some of them swear by it. There are cheaper alternatives, but I think this is probably like, this for me, it's worth it. And it did take a while from when I got it, like maybe 2 years ago. It did take a while in shipping, but it's also because it's coming from Asia. And then I know they have one specific for the different Birkin styles, like Birkin sizes. So you can look into that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for tuning back into my channel as always. And you can like, subscribe, down like, you can write hate comments. Ask questions. I really enjoy and appreciate it. And definitely add me on Instagram if you want to see the OOTD, since I've been planning. I've really been genuinely trying to plan on doing like a styling video that's gonna have my garment rack, and then I'm gonna feature some of the clothes, but I don't know if I'm gonna be taking it in and out since we're gonna, you know, we do it all in one take. But yeah, oof, this is how cute it is, right? Like this, okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks for tuning in, and definitely we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, felicities. Seriously.